All right. So we're going to be using our straps today. You know, if you don't like using the strap, you can not use it. You can do all the poses without the strap if you prefer. And if you are using the strap, you want to let it rest on your legs and let your hands rest on top of the strap. Maybe move your feet around a little bit so you can feel your feet. And we forget about our feet. And then when we come and do a yoga practice, we remember our feet. And then feel your hands. Feel your breath. That constant flow of life that moves in and out of your body all day, every day. And then feel the chair underneath you. Feel the sensation of being supported. Physical sensation of being held up. Let's take 3 more mindful breaths. When you're ready to move, bring your right ear down toward your right shoulder and pause there. And then on your next exhale, slowly roll your head forward and around to your left shoulder, left ear towards your left shoulder. And now we're going to move from one shoulder to the front and then to the other shoulder. So as you exhale, let your head come forward. And then as you inhale, right ear towards your right shoulder. And then exhale back down. And inhale back up to the left side. So we're making half circles with our heads. One more time to each side. And then let your head come forward and pause there. So relax your shoulders and just let the weight of your head create a nice stretch for the back of your neck. And on your next inhale, lift your head. Exhale, tip your head back so now you feel a stretch around your throat. And then we'll inhale back to neutral. Let your neck rest. If you like, maybe turn your head right and left, just kind of moving your head around, checking out how your neck muscles feel. Sometimes they get stiff, sometimes they need a little attention. Go ahead and slide forward in your chair if you haven't already. You're going to sit up nice and tall. And let's do some spinal rotations to start warming up our torsos. And you can move in either direction. Just see if you can move slowly. We're going to do 5 in each direction. So we have 2 more in this direction. And then when you come up to neutral again, pause and then reverse. One more time. You come up to neutral again, pause, and let's round our backs into cat pose. Remember to keep your shoulders down away from your ears. You want to focus on pushing your belly towards your spine, and your shoulder blades are actually spreading apart for this. One more breath. And of course, we're going to come into cow pose next. So inhale as you come up to neutral. Exhale, press your spine towards your belly as you arch your back. Shoulder blades move down your spine and towards each other. So they're coming in and down. And now let's come back to neutral and relax. Okay, so this is where we're going to pick up our straps. You want to hold your strap so that it's shoulder width apart. So not super wide, not super tight, just where it feels natural. And then raise your arms out in front of you so your arms are parallel to the floor. We're not really gripping on the strap or pulling on it. It's just there. It's just part of our hands. And then come up to 45 degrees, and that would be about parallel with your forehead. And then all the way up as high as you can comfortably. You can look up if you like, you can keep your eyes on that strap, or you can just keep your head in neutral. Now we're going to start to make circles with our arms. So as you exhale, bring that strap down in front of you, all the way down. And then inhale as you bring it back towards your belly and lift back up. So we're inhaling up and exhaling down 5 times. So that was 2. This is 3, 2 more. And then when the strap comes near your belly again, pause and reverse. So now you're inhaling as you go down and forward, exhaling down and back. Inhale. Exhale. Two more times. And when you come down this time, let the strap rest on your legs, release your hands, and let your arms relax. And then before we move into our next movement, let's roll our shoulders. We're going to be stretching our arms again. Okay. Bring your arms down by your sides, make some circles with your wrists. Reverse your circles. Move your fingers, shake your hands. And then we're going to grab that strap again. And this time we're going to wrap the fold of the strap around your left thumb. So your strap is folded in half and it's resting on your left thumb. So we're moving into side stretch now. And so the way we do that is to stretch the left arm up, straight up, and you're kind of pulling down a little bit with your right hand. My hand is kind of parallel with my chest. And then we lean to the right. Your right arm can come out to the side and just add a little extra stretch here for your left side. One more breath. And inhale, release. Bring the strap all the way down to your legs. Move your shoulders, move your arms, move your wrists. Loosen up in between. And then we'll do the same thing on the other side. So now the strap is on your right thumb. Lift your right arm up, straight up, and then lean to the left. So your left arm comes out to the left side. You're just adding a little bit of extra challenge to your right side. One more breath. And again, release. Let the strap come down to your thighs. Roll your shoulders, move your hands, move your wrists. Keep that energy moving. And then today we're going to do a chest opener with the strap. We do this sometimes when we're in Warrior One, but let's try it in our chairs today. I'm turning sideways. You might do the same thing because you're going to need space behind you. You can turn sideways in your chair, because what we're going to do is bring that strap around behind our backs and hold on wherever it's comfortable. Press down and away. Your head stays in neutral. You can feel your shoulders, your upper chest, feel your upper arms. One more breath. And then slowly release. Again, bringing the strap back down onto your legs. You can turn back around to the front if you like. Moving your shoulders, moving your waist, your ribs. And now we're going to do our spinal twist. We don't need the strap for that. Legs stay facing forward, and we simply turn to the right. So as you turn to the right, your hands just land wherever they're comfortable, and you're feeling a twist right here in the middle of your belly. One more breath. And slowly come back to center. And slowly move to the left. One more breath. And again, let's come back to center. And when we get there, we're going to roll our shoulders. And now let's just do some cats and cows with our breath. So go ahead and bring your hands back down to your thighs. You don't need your strap for this. And you're just simply rounding and arching your back. And you can move in and out of these two poses. Just kind of move slowly. You can move with your breath if you like, or just let your body kind of decide. You want to hold the pose, or if you want to flow, a little of both. Rounding and arching your back is so good for your spine, wakes up your whole nervous system, gives those back muscles a nice stretch. Every time you're in cow pose, you're opening your heart. Let's do one more of each pose. And we'll make our way back to neutral. Now let's come into forward fold with our hands on our thighs, hinging at the hips, keeping your back flat. And now we'll do this with our breath. So when you inhale, press down on your legs and lift yourself up. And then when you exhale, come on back down. So you're inhaling up and exhaling down. 3 more times. And the next time you come down towards your thighs, stay there. You can come down farther if you like. And if you like to come all the way down with your hands, you can let your back round at the very end. All right, when you're ready, hands on your thighs, use your arms to lift yourself up. And then we're going to slide back in our chairs and warm up our legs a little. We will use our straps for this. Okay, so the trick to this is using your core muscles, because immediately when we start to lift our legs, our backs want to round. So hold your belly in, take this strap and bring it around behind your right thigh. Sit up tall, hold your belly in, and lift your right leg up. And now we are holding on. We are kind of pulling on our leg. Okay, go ahead and release and switch sides. Strap is under your left thigh. And lift it up. Make sure you're holding your belly in, sitting up tall. Go ahead and release. One more stretch. And now take the strap around underneath your right foot. And then stretch your right leg straight out in front of you. Sitting up tall and holding your belly in. Okay, let's release. And switch sides. Strap is under your left foot. Left leg stretches out. You can do this when you're laying on your back sometime, maybe in your bed. This feels really good using the strap because you're not reaching down, trying to reach your foot. The strap is like an extension of your arms. One more breath. And release. All right. So now we're ready to stand up. So take your time, maybe move around a little bit first, and then eventually stand up and come around behind your chair. We're going to do a warrior one flow today with strap. So in the past, in the recent past, we have ended with a twist from warrior one. Today, we're going to end in a warrior three with the strap, and this is how a warrior three looks with the strap. If this is not comfortable for you, you can have your hands on the chair and just do your normal warrior three. So I'm just letting you know, giving you a heads up. That's what we're going to end up with in this sequence. But we start in mountain pose, holding on loosely to the strap in front of you. Taking a minute and finding your foundation here underneath your feet. And then when you're ready, stepping your right foot back, bending your left knee and building your foundation for your warrior one. Make sure you're nice and comfortable because your legs stay here for the first several poses. And then once you've got your strong foundation, raise your arms out parallel to the floor. You've got that strap. You're holding on to that strap. And just like we did before, we're going to raise our arms up to a 45-degree angle. And now raise your arms up as high as you can comfortably. You can look straight ahead or turn your head and look up. It's up to you. One more breath. And then circle your arms down towards your belly and back up. We'll do this 5 times. So down in front of you and then up again. 2 more. And when your arms come down in front of you, just pause right there. Take a breath or two. Relax any tension in your hands. And then we're going to bring that strap around behind our backs, just like we did in our chairs. Hold on anywhere you can. Press down and away. One more breath. And slowly release. Bring the strap back around in front of you. Take a breath or two. And now we're getting ready for warrior three. Feeling like my chair is a little too close, so I'm backing up a little bit. So make sure you're in a nice, comfortable place. You feel stable where you are. And then reach your arms out parallel to the floor again. Hold your belly in. Shift your weight forward. Maybe keep that right big toe on the floor. Or start to lift your right leg up. And the chair is here if we need it. And release. Give your legs a little shake. Move around. So that was only 3 poses. Okay, let's do the same 3 on the other side. So we started mountain pose. I guess it was 4 if you count mountain pose. So started mountain pose. And then when you're ready, step your left foot back and build your foundation again. Bending your right knee. Make sure you feel nice and stable, nice and solid. And then bring your arms out parallel to the floor. And then raise your arms up 45 degrees. And then all the way up as high as you can comfortably. And then 5 times, we're going to make those circles with our breath. So as we exhale, your arms come down in front of you, all the way down. And then inhale, circle back up. And exhale, circle back down. One more time. And let your arms come down in front of you. Relax any tension in your hands. Take a breath or 2. And then we'll do the same chest opener we did before. Bring the strap around behind your back and hold on wherever it's comfortable. Hold your belly in, then press your arms down and away. One more breath. Release your arms back down toward your body. Bring the strap back around in front of you. Reach your arms out parallel, getting ready for warrior 3. Hold your belly in. Shift your weight forward, coming up onto the ball, onto the big toe of your left foot. Maybe stay there this time if you like. You're still using your core muscles. You can't do this without engaging your core muscles. So just notice that. And then if you like, start to lift your left leg up. And release when you're ready. Put your strap down. You can lay it across the back of your chair. Shake your arms and legs. And now let's start to enter the cool down phase. So come into a wide stance with your hands on your hips. And let's do some hip circles. This should feel really good to your low back and your hips. It's these simple movements that have such a big effect sometimes. You don't have to get into all those complicated poses and do vigorous exercises to maintain our good health. As we get older, we start to have more challenges. And so we want to find simple ways to find peace. Peace in your mind and peace in your body. And yoga is one of those ways, I think. Go ahead and reverse your circles when you're ready. I'm not counting. If you like to count, You do this on your own. 8 is usually a good number. Or you can do more or less. One more time. And then gradually come back to neutral. Let's release our arms down by our sides. Take a couple breaths. Now let's do one Qigong movement. We'll do some passing clouds today. So just start to move side to side. You're already in a nice wide stance. If this does not feel comfortable, adjust your stance, either wider or shorter. And then once you feel comfortable moving side to side, rub your hands. Get some energy in your hands. And the next time we come to the right side, we'll pause. Bring your right arm up so it's right in front of your face. Right hand is in front of your face. Left hand faces the floor. And then we inhale as we move to the left. Let our two palms pass each other, switching sides, switching positions, and then moving back to the right. Sometimes the words get in the way of the movement, right? So you're inhaling on one side, exhaling on the other side. Slow and graceful. The next time we come to the left side, let's pause there. So now your left palm is up and your right palm is down. Then we inhale as we move to the right. Let our palms pass each other and then move back to the left. Inhaling on one side, exhaling on the other side. One more time. And the next time you find yourself in center, pause there. Turn your palms so they face the floor, right down in front of your belly. Take a minute and feel the energy in your hands. And then press down. And then inhale as you reach up. And exhale as you press down. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Grounding yourself. Grounding your energy. Making that connection again. And you just start to move a little bit at a time. Your fingers, your wrists, your feet, your shoulders. And then we'll make our way back to our chairs. For final relaxation in our chairs. And once we're back in our chairs, we remember how we started by bringing attention to our feet, our hands, our breath. You can close your eyes if you like. And if you feel the need to move a little more, go ahead. It's your practice. You can do some head circles or shoulder rolls. Just any kind of movement you feel the need for. Go ahead and do that so that when you finally rest, you can rest. You're not distracted by your bodily sensations. Yoga was actually invented, created for people who wanted to meditate, because meditation means sitting still. And sometimes it's hard to sit still if you have aches and pains or tight muscles or this or that. And so every time we practice yoga, we end with meditation. We practice meditation at the very end. That's where I stop talking and we just focus on our breath. 2 or 3 minutes. Now, when you feel ready, start to deepen your breath. Maybe start to move your feet or your hands, opening your eyes, and moving your head. And these small movements into bigger movements, maybe wrist circles or ankle circles, shoulder rolls, just bringing yourself back into your body, into your space, where you are, where you started. And then one more time, we'll rub our hands, remembering the meaning of Namaste is the light in me honors the light in you. And so when we say that word at the end of our yoga practice, we're honoring each other and ourselves. So open your arms out to the sides and inhale up overhead. Exhale down to your heart and bow forward. Namaste. Thank you all for being here today.